know what's embarrassing? Killing a plant that's supposed to be beginner-friendly. I went through 5 Monsteras before I discovered the one secret that changed everything. And no, it's not about watering or light. If you've ever watched your Monstera's leaves turn yellow or stop producing those iconic splits, this video is going to blow your mind. Because the thing that's killing your Monstera, it's something you probably don't even think about. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your Monstera keeps struggling while your friends is taking over their living room. Hit that subscribe button for Plant Care Secret. We reveal the hidden truths that other plant channels won't tell you. Here's what everyone says. Monsteras are easy, perfect for beginners. Just give them indirect light and water when the soil is dry. That's a lie, or at least a half-truth that sets you up for failure. I believed this completely. I bought my first Monstera thinking it would be my gateway to becoming a real plant parent. Those beautiful split leaves, that jungle vibe. I was ready. 3 months later, it looked miserable. No new growth, yellowing leaves, and not a single split in sight. So I bought another one. Different pot, different location, same result. Then another. Each time thinking, what am I doing wrong? Here's what nobody tells you. Monsteras are easy, but there's one thing they absolutely must have to truly thrive. And this one thing is so overlooked that even experienced plant parents miss it. I remember bringing home my 3rd Monstera. My partner said, "Didn't the last 2 die?" I got defensive. This one will be different. But I didn't know what better meant. I was watering correctly, the light seemed fine, but something fundamental was missing. That not knowing was driving me crazy. The secret came from a tropical plant expo. I asked a grower almost defeated, "Why do my Monsteras always look sad?" She looked at my pictures and asked, "Are you giving it something to climb?" "Climb? It's in a pot. It's fine." She smiled. "That's your problem. Monsteras are climbers. In the wild, they climb trees. Without support, they survive, but they don't thrive." Mind-blowing, right? The biggest mistake with Monsteras isn't water or light. It's not understanding what this plant actually is. If this content brings you value, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and please share it with someone you know could benefit from it. Your support means everything to me and my family. I'm going to ask you for a huge favor. Please watch the entire video. As you know, I now live off YouTube so I can take care of my kids. So every view, every subscription, and every share helps me tremendously. Monsteras are epiphytic climbers from Central American rainforests. They climb massive trees toward the canopy. Those iconic splits? They only appear when the plant is mature and climbing. When your Monstera just sits in a pot sprawling sideways, it stays juvenile. No splits, small leaves. The plant isn't dying, it's waiting for something to climb. When she explained this, I felt like an idiot. I'd been treating it like a bush, something that grows outward, but it wants to grow up. That night, I looked at my struggling Monstera differently. It wasn't failing me, I was failing it. It had been telling me what it needed all along. Most videos say, use a moss pole and stop, but I'll explain how to recognize when your Monstera is in survival mode versus thriving. Small leaves getting smaller? Your Monstera gave up on climbing and is conserving energy. No fenestrations, those splits? A Monstera can be mature but physiologically juvenile without climbing. It literally won't develop splits without that trigger. Long spaces between leaves. The plant is searching, desperately reaching for something to grab. The real signs your Monstera needs support. Stems can't hold themselves up, they're flopping everywhere. New leaves are shrinking instead of growing. This is backwards. Aerial roots growing wild with nowhere to go. Those aren't decorative, they're designed to grip tree bark. Your plant stopped putting out new growth entirely. Not dead, just dormant, waiting. Make sure you're subscribed to Plant Care Secret because I'm about to share the exact system that transformed my Monstera. I'll never forget installing my first moss pole. I felt ridiculous, tying stems to a stick with Velcro, thinking, this better work. 2 months later, new leaf. Bigger than any before. 3 splits. I literally screamed. My partner came running. "Look," I yelled. They didn't get it, but I got it. My Monstera was finally thriving. Ready for the formula? The climbing support system. You need 3 things: support, attachment, and training. Support: a moss pole, cocoa coir pole, or wooden plank, at least 2 to 3 feet tall and expandable. I use moss poles because they retain moisture. Attachment: gently secure the main stem with soft plant ties or Velcro strips. Never wire. Attach at multiple points, but leave room for growth. Training: this is the secret. Direct aerial roots toward the pole. Mist the pole regularly to keep it moist. This encourages roots to grip. Within weeks, your Monstera climbs on its own. After I added support, my Monstera exploded. New leaves went from every few months to every few weeks. Leaves doubled in size. Every leaf now has splits. Here's more. Light and water needs change when your Monstera climbs. A climbing Monstera handles brighter light because it's reaching for the canopy. It needs more frequent watering because it's actively growing. My setup: 4-foot moss pole kept moist. Monstera attached at 3 points near an east-facing window. I water when the top 2 inches are dry and mist aerial roots twice weekly. The result? A plant that looks like it belongs in a botanical garden. Leaves the size of dinner plates. Constant new growth. The transformation is unbelievable. Look at this. Same plant from a year ago. 12 new leaves since I added support. The newest leaf is the size of my torso. People come over and say, "Whoa, what is that?" Not nice plant. They're genuinely amazed. I finally gave it what evolution programmed it to need: something to climb. The irony of Monsteras is we treat them like houseplants when they're vines. We pot them like they're meant to sit still when they're designed to climb. Once I understood this, everything changed. Every plant has natural behavior, a way it wants to grow. Our job isn't to control it, but support it. Here's my challenge. If you have a Monstera without support, install one this week. A simple moss pole will do. Watch what happens over 2 months. You'll be amazed. If this video explained why your Monstera wasn't thriving, hit that like button and subscribe to Plant Care Secret. Drop a comment telling me if your Monstera has splits yet. If not, it will soon. Remember, the secret isn't complicated. It's understanding what the plant actually is. Not a bush, a climber. Give it something to climb and watch it transform. See you in the next one, where I'll reveal the shocking truth about why your pothos leaves are turning yellow.